Hello everyone. Today we're diving into one in a billion moments in nature. Rare and unbelievable moments that were all caught on camera. Let's get started.
This is a bad idea to be on this boat.
A single sea lion eats over 15 kilos of fish a day. So whole colonies learn to raid trawler nets, treating a fishing boat like a floating buffet. What looks like chaos is a rookery. Seals pack this tightly for warmth and safety, and a mother can pick out her own pup by voice alone among thousands.
Forward. This is crazy. Look at this.
This is an ice shove. Wind and current push lake ice ashore in a slow wall that crushes fences and homes, sometimes creeping faster than people can walk.
Michael, get away from it.
Mira, mira, mira. No, 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 no.
This ground bounces because a thin crust of soil floats on waterlogged peat. Step on it and ripples roll outward as if the earth itself were breathing. A locust is just a grasshopper that flipped a hidden switch. Crowding floods its brain with serotonin, changing its color and behavior until billions swarm and devour everything.
Falls ich nicht mehr leben sollte, ich liebe euch alle am Monaco.
It may look funny at first, but a dust devil can become dangerous in just seconds.
Oh mein Gott, wir werden alle sterben.
That is insane.
This wedge tornado is nearly a mile wide, with winds over 300 kilometers an hour, fast enough to drive a blade of grass straight into solid wood.
Hey, look at the.
We're gonna go check on the houses over here. It looks like it impacted some structures.
This may be a superpod. Dolphins sometimes gather in the thousands to herd fish, and they sleep with only half the brain at a time, so they never stop swimming.
Look from straight ahead and then look to your left.
Mais regarde là, c'est ici. Et surtout, bougeons pas, ça nous arrive dessus.
Il veut qu'on recule. Et pour reculer.
Recule, recule. Oh non. Oh dear God.
High on Manaslu, a serac, a tower of a glacier ice the size of a building, broke free and within seconds became an avalanche, moving faster than a speeding car. This mass nesting is called an aribata. Thousands of Olive Ridley turtles stormed the exact beach where they hatched, navigating back across the ocean by Earth's magnetic field. Flying foxes are the world's largest bats, with wingspans over 1.5 meters, and by scattering seeds each night, a single colony can replant an entire forest. Everything you are about to see was caught on camera. No effects, no AI, no fakes. This is our planet at its strangest, and it is stranger than anything we could invent. These are not rainbows, but iridescent clouds. Droplets so uniform they split sunlight into pastel color, a sign of a fresh cloud still growing high above. A roll cloud is among the rarest clouds on Earth, a horizontal tube detached from any storm, rolling on two opposing winds like an invisible barrel in the sky. This is a gigantic jet, lightning that fires upward from a storm nearly to the edge of space. It is so rare it was only filmed clearly in this century. Auroras usually glow green near the ground. This rare red only forms above 400 kilometers, where the solar wind strikes the very thinnest oxygen. In a double rainbow, the outer arc runs in reverse. Light bounces twice inside each drop, and the darker band between them, called Alexander's band, is genuinely dimmer.
Now this is a rainbow.
Serious question. Which creature in this video did you never know existed until today? I read every single reply. In water this salty, you cannot sink. The dense brine of a place like Siwa holds a body up effortlessly, the very reason nothing lives in the Dead Sea. No leader guides this. Each starling tracks just its 7 nearest neighbors, and that one rule lets thousands turn as a single body, too fast for any hawk to strike. Pigeons can be trained to a whistle because they navigate by low-frequency sound, and even Earth's magnetism. Some feral flocks recognize the exact person who feeds them.
Get it.
Breathe forward. Go on all in. Oh, that's a big one.
The wind at Katoomba hits the cliff so hard, it throws the falling water back upward. The river appears to pour into the sky instead of down. Pancake ice forms when slush spins in moving water, bumping edges into raised rims. Each disc is a frozen snapshot of the current that shaped it. it was so cold this spaghetti froze midair. Near -40, hot water can freeze before it even lands. A strange quirk called the Mpemba effect. These glowing threads are bioluminescent worms. They give off cold light, turning chemical energy almost perfectly into glow, an efficiency our bulbs still cannot match. This looks like Earth's equator, where the color of the ocean changes. The bumphead parrotfish crunches coral all day and excretes it as white sand. One large fish can produce hundreds of kilos of beach sand every single year. Steamboat is the tallest active geyser on Earth, firing boiling water over 100 meters, yet no one can predict its blasts, which jump from days to years apart. Strike these boulders and they ring like bells. A rare internal stress lets them chime, and oddly, once a rock is carried away from the field, it goes silent. A beautiful reminder that even in the wild, love is still the strongest instinct. This moment reminds us that nature is still the one in charge here. When threatened, reindeer stampede into a swirling circle, so no predator can single out one target, the same instinct that keeps the weakest safe in the middle. The 2022 Hunga Tonga eruption was the biggest blast recorded in over a century. Its shockwave circled the whole planet several times. When lightning hits a tree, the sap instantly boils to steam, and the trunk explodes from within. The bolt itself is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun.
Oh my God!
A car is one of the safest places in a storm, not because of the tires, but because the metal shell channels the strike around you and into the ground.
What a crazy show.
The leafy sea dragon has no stomach, so it must eat almost constantly, and it cannot grip anything, drifting so slowly it is often mistaken for floating seaweed. This leaf sheep slug steals chloroplast from the algae it eats and keeps them alive inside itself, making it one of the only animals on Earth that can photosynthesize. A parasite has hijacked this snail, filling its eye stalks and pulsing them like caterpillars to lure birds. The snail becomes a puppet that gets itself eaten. A wall of dust like this is called a haboob. It can rise a kilometer high and turn afternoon into night in seconds as it swallows an entire city. By flipping their abdomens in waves, these bees create a shimmer that dazzles attacking hornets. A defense so coordinated, it looks like one rippling organism.
Companheirada, você viu aqui na fazenda Palmeirinha?
As drought shrinks the Pantanal, hundreds of caimans pile into the last pools. They can slow their metabolism and survive months barely moving, waiting for the rains.
Olha o berreiro do gado. Olha.
Flamingos are born gray and turn pink only from pigments in the algae and shrimp they eat, and they can lock one leg to sleep standing up without any effort.
Oh my gosh!
During Mexico's 2017 quake, the canals sloshed like a giant bathtub. This slow rolling of trapped water can keep going for minutes after the shaking stops. These are sneaker waves, far bigger than the rest and arriving with no warning. On Iceland's Reynisfjara beach, the freezing water can drag a person out in seconds. Sea otters hold hands while sleeping, so the current cannot drift them apart. A snake sometimes swallows its own tail when overheating, scrambles its senses, and it mistakes itself for prey. Under blue light, this shark glows. Its skin turns light into green that we cannot see, but other sharks can. Every scorpion glows blue-green under ultraviolet light. No one fully knows why, but it may help them sense when moonlight is too bright to safely hunt. Locals call this the walking tree. Its split trunk looks caught mid-stride, though it is really one tree whose two roots simply grew apart over decades. That machine gun-like sound comes from the shoebill. It is known as one of the birds with the most unique and intimidating sounds in the natural world. The orchid mantis mimics a flower so well, it lures more pollinators than real blooms do. Insects land expecting nectar and become the meal instead. This vulture's human-like strut hides a superpower. Its stomach acid is strong enough to destroy anthrax and rabies, letting it safely eat what would kill us. When a glacier calves, you are watching snow that fell thousands of years ago finally reach the sea.
¡Súbanos, súbanos!
Two questions before you go. Which moment made you rewind? And what phenomenon should we hunt down next? Comment both, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.